What if I told you that until last night, there was never a shot J.R. Smith didn't want to take? That LeBron's pants were the second most ridiculous thing about last night's game. That the real reason J.R. did that is because he was looking for an open Kyrie Irving. That he would have chucked it up if it were a bowl of tortilla soup. That he slipped on George Hill's urine. That the next morning he woke up to a gift basket from the Colangelos. That an Ambien rep came out and said running out the clock in a tie game is not a side effect of their drug. That marijuana affects your memory. That it was actually one hell of a rebound. That Kyrie Irving deviated his surgically repaired septum laughing. That Kevin Love wasn't the only Cav who was concussed. That the guy who gave LeBron the most trouble last night was Mark Schwartz. That JR still thinks the Cavs are leading the series 1-0. That you can't spell Smith without the S-M-H. ESPN Films presents Penny One's Guess, the story of what was going on in J.R. Smith's head.
You should have heard how many takes it took because Stugat swallows H's to get that anyone's guess recorded correctly. How many? Give us a number.
17, I believe.
I mean, it was tough. Every time during the show I walked in here, Stugats was doing that. Also, a good suggestion by a listener who said we should have had the marijuana line twice. Marijuana affects your memory. I just should have done it twice. Speaking of which, let's open up the club. Let's open up the club. Party time.
Yeah.
Mike, I never even got to the resume of J.R. Smith moments. I've got a long list here. You want me to just throw them in?
Sure.
Leaked direct message of him asking a woman if she's trying to get the pipe has since been photographed autographing a PVC pipe. David Stern once fined him $25,000 for tweeting out a picture of a thong-wearing woman's butt. He once gave an uncontested layup because he was busy saying hello and dapping up Jason Terry on the Bucks bench during play. He missed nearly 80 practices in China, almost $1 million in fines. Celebrated his first NBA title by taking his shirt off and never putting it on again all summer. Rode a hoverboard through the arena before Game 4 of the finals. Once fined $50,000 for untying opponent's shoelaces. Did it to Dwight Howard and Shawn Marion.
Hall of Fame career.
In response to rumors swirling after both being photographed at the same club, Rihanna took to Instagram to strongly dispel rumors by messaging a user that was blaming JR's poor playoff performance on her by saying, bleep you and your whack team, nobody don't want that desert-thirsty dude.
It's been read.
I've got more. I can't get to it all because we got to open up the club. First sound in the club.
Tied at 107, my bad.
So terrible, man.
Tied at 107, my bad.
It's really getting buried, that story. I mean, I feel awful for him, man.
Yeah.
Tied at 107, my bad.
No, you don't. Who else is in the club? Who is that? Oh, that's Mike Leach. Mike Leach trying to clear his throat. Who else in the club?
Yep.
Ah, that's Carrot Top eating a sandwich, of course.
Yep.
So great.
It sounds like Carrot Top eating a sandwich.
Yep.
Who else in the club?
The destiny of this Cleveland Cavaliers team was always obvious. Some of us just told you early.
Who else in the club?
La pone en órbita, Gil.
Yes, the free throw by Hill was put into orbit.
Qué barbaridad, qué manera de no estar en el partido, J.R. Smith.
What a monstrosity. What a way to not be in the game. Who else?
What are you doing, Wagner?
That's Hawk Harrelson from 6 years ago.
What are you doing, Wagner?
He was mad at an umpire.
What are you doing, Wagner?
Who else in the club?
Some of us just no basketball. Some of us should be renamed Wilstradamus.
Who else in the club?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that was Greg. I mean, wow, this has been a busy week. Greg Cody died on air. That's what it sounded like at the end, right before we buried him.
Poor guy.
No, I'm fine.
Don't worry about him. He's fine. Who else in the club?
Go Ed Malloy!
Always welcome. Should be in every club every week. Who else?
Ed Malloy!
Yeah. Who else?
Yeah. What the hell?
I didn't even really know the score based on what JR was doing.
That's the two-time MVP.
Qué falta de mente de J.R. Smith, Dios mío.
When I blew my nose, my left eye popped out of its socket.
Hope you enjoyed the Dan Levatar Show on ESPN Radio.
We live in
a racist country.
Wilstradamus.